Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling and just wondering, is this it? Is this what getting older is supposed to feel like? That slow, quiet fading of a part of you that used to feel so strong, so confident, so alive. Maybe you've told yourself it's just age, that it's normal, that you have to just accept it and move on. Well, I'm here today to tell you something important, something I want you to really hear. Your erections didn't fade because you're old. They faded because no one ever told you the real reason. What's happening to your body isn't just aging, it's neglect. Neglecting the specific, powerful foods that power your blood flow, your hormones, and your deepest drive. But today, that changes. Right here, right now, we're going to talk about how just one simple bite of the right food can begin to turn things around. This isn't about magic pills or complicated medical procedures. This is about going back to basics, to the very things nature provided to keep us strong and vital. My name is Dr. Ben Carter, and for over 30 years, I've been a nutritionist and wellness coach specializing in helping men just like you rediscover their vitality. I've sat across from thousands of men over 60 who felt they'd lost a part of themselves, and I've seen firsthand the incredible transformation that happens when they simply start putting the right fuel into their body. The answer isn't in a pill bottle, it's in your kitchen. So many guys think that erectile dysfunction is just this inevitable wall you hit as you get older. But the truth is, so much of it comes from things we can control. Things like years of eating habits that slowly clog our arteries, or not getting the specific nutrients that keep our testosterone levels healthy, or chronic inflammation that slows everything down. The beautiful part? All of this can be addressed with food. Yes, real, whole, tasty food, not expensive supplements or scary shots, can help restore what time and stress have tried to take away. In our time together today, I'm going to share with you the first few of these powerful, science-backed foods. These aren't weird or exotic things you have to search for. They're probably in your local supermarket right now. Every single one has helped my patients revive not just their erections, but their confidence, their relationships, and their joy. And I want you to pay close attention because the way these foods work is just fascinating. It's all about opening up pathways and giving your body what it needs to do the job it was always meant to do. Let's start with perhaps the most powerful one I recommend to nearly every single man who walks into my office. It works fast, it improves circulation almost immediately, and it gets your blood flowing exactly where you need it most. I'm talking about beetroot. Now I know what you might be thinking. Beets, really? That deep red root vegetable you might only see in a salad bar? But let me tell you, this is so much more than a salad ingredient. This thing is packed with something called dietary nitrates. And when you eat it, your amazing body gets to work converting those nitrates into something called nitric oxide. Now stay with me because this is the important part. Nitric oxide is the very same molecule your blood vessels desperately need to relax, to open up, and to allow more blood to flow freely. And where does that blood need to go for a strong, healthy erection? Straight to your penis. It's that simple. A study from Wake Forest University found that older men who drank beetroot juice saw a significant increase in their nitric oxide levels. That means more blood circulation, longer-lasting erections, and honestly, less pressure on your heart overall. The best part is that beetroot doesn't just help your performance in the bedroom. It also lowers blood pressure, strengthens your arteries, and supports your entire cardiovascular system. So you're not just working on one thing, you're protecting your whole engine. How should you take it? The simplest way is to juice it fresh. Just one small glass every morning on an empty stomach can work wonders. But if you're not a juicer, that's perfectly fine. Roasting beets with a little olive oil and garlic makes a delicious, sweet, and deeply healing side dish with your dinner. However you choose to get it into your body, you're giving it a direct supply of natural fuel to support firm, full erections without a single chemical or prescription. I've had patients in their 70s call me up within a week of starting this, just amazed at the change. Their energy returns, their confidence starts to grow, and they begin to feel like themselves again. Not just in the bedroom, but in every part of their lives. But as powerful as beetroot is, it's just the beginning. Because the next food I want to share with you isn't just about creating blood flow, it goes a step further. It helps scrub those arteries clean. It helps balance your hormones, and it works to naturally unlock your testosterone. If beetroot is like turning on the water pressure, this next one is like cleaning out the pipes. I'm talking about leafy greens. Now I can almost hear the sighs. Doc, you want me to eat my greens? I know, but hear me out. We're not talking about a sad, limp piece of lettuce. We're talking about powerful greens like spinach, kale, arugula, and romaine. These are absolute powerhouses for men over 60. They are loaded with those same nitrates that boost nitric oxide, but they also bring chlorophyll, iron, and fiber to the party. All of these work together like a little cleaning crew inside you, improving your circulation, cleansing your blood, and supporting that crucial hormonal balance. Here's how it works in a way that might surprise you. When you eat these greens, your body does that same amazing conversion trick, turning their natural nitrates into nitric oxide. It's the same blood vessel widening effect that medications try to mimic, but your body does it gently and safely, nourishing your entire system along the way. But there's more. These greens have been shown to help reduce what we call estrogen dominance in older men. As we age, sometimes the balance between testosterone and estrogen can shift, and that can put a damper on your drive. Leafy greens help nudge that balance back in the right direction, making more space for your natural testosterone to do its job. A study a few years back found that men who consumed leafy greens daily had a dramatically lower risk of developing these problems in the first place. That's a major shift in your health from something as simple as adding a real salad to your plate. So how do you make it enjoyable? You don't have to force down a bland bowl of leaves. Try this. Take some fresh spinach, add a good squeeze of fresh lemon juice, a generous dash of really good olive oil, and maybe even some crushed raw garlic, which, by the way, is another superstar we'll talk about later. It's simple, it's flavorful, and it's deeply healing. You can have that with your lunch or dinner, or you can even blend a big handful into a morning smoothie with some avocado and cucumber. However you do it, you're cleaning yourself from the inside out, restoring the very pathways that your blood needs to reach every single vital organ, especially the one that matters most for intimacy. Now, if leafy greens help clean the pipes, the next food I want to share with you helps charge the pressure in a way that might just shock you. It's bright, it's juicy, and it holds a compound inside it that acts like nature's own version of Viagra, but without any of the side effects. I'm talking about watermelon. That's right, that sweet, refreshing summer treat you probably love is hiding a powerful secret. Hidden inside that red flesh, and especially in the white part of the rind that most of us throw away, is a powerful compound called L-citrulline. Your brilliant body takes this L-citrulline and converts it into L-arginine, and then finally into, you guessed it, nitric oxide. It's this incredible natural chain reaction that ends with the same result: relaxed blood vessels and improved blood flow right to where you need it. Researchers have found that men who consumed this compound reported firmer erections and higher satisfaction. It's because that increased nitric oxide means better circulation and improved quality, especially for us guys whose blood vessels might have started to stiffen up a bit with age. The best way to get the full benefit? Don't stop at the red flesh. Blend the entire fruit, including that white rind, into a smoothie. Add a few mint leaves and a squeeze of lime, and you have a refreshing drink that's working behind the scenes to restore your sexual health. It's hydrating, it's heart healthy, and it's a delicious way to take care of yourself. And you know, it's amazing to think that these simple, delicious foods can have such a profound impact. It's not about deprivation, it's about addition. It's about giving your body the tools it's been asking for. We've only just begun to scratch the surface of what's possible. If you're finding this helpful, if it's making you think that maybe, just maybe, there's a natural way forward for you, then do me a favor. Hit that like button below. It really helps others just like you find this important information. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know, have you ever tried beetroot juice or a daily green smoothie? What was your experience? Share your story below. And of course, if you want to make sure you don't miss the rest of this conversation, where we'll dive into even more of these powerful, life-changing foods, then please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. It means the world to have you here as part of our community. Stay blessed, and remember, your vitality is yours to reclaim.
Now, if beetroot is like turning on the tap and leafy greens are like cleaning the pipes, then the next food I want to share with you is like installing a brand new high-pressure pump in your system. It's not just about flow, it's about fueling your testosterone directly, protecting your arteries from the inside out, and revving up that masculine energy you thought was long gone. This next fruit has earned its title as a proven testosterone booster in multiple clinical studies, and once you hear about it, you'll understand exactly why. I'm talking about the pomegranate. This isn't just a colorful addition to your fruit bowl. For centuries, it's been known as a symbol of vitality and fertility, and modern science is now proving those ancient cultures were absolutely right. Pomegranate is a powerhouse for boosting testosterone, strengthening the walls of your blood vessels, and enhancing that all-important blood flow to your penis, all without a single synthetic chemical or pill. In a study published in the journal Clinical Nutrition, men who drank a simple glass of pomegranate juice every day for just 2 weeks experienced a staggering 24% increase in their testosterone levels. Think about that. A significant hormonal shift in a very short period of time just from a delicious juice. But that's not even the best part. The same study found a 35% reduction in arterial plaque. That means your blood vessels can open wider, deliver more life-giving oxygen, and function far more efficiently, especially in the areas that matter most for your performance. This incredible fruit is bursting with antioxidants, particularly something called punicolagens, which are famous for protecting the delicate inner lining of your arteries from damage and inflammation. When that lining is smooth and healthy, your blood flows like a calm river instead of a rocky creek, reducing strain on your heart and supporting those longer, stronger erections we're after. And the benefits ripple outwards too. Pomegranate also helps lower blood pressure and is a wonderful protector of prostate health. Now, a quick word of caution: skip the sugary box juices you find on the shelf. To get the real benefit, you want to juice the fruit fresh at home or simply eat the juicy areoles, the seeds, straight with a spoon. Just half a cup a day can make a noticeable difference, especially when you combine it with the other foods we're talking about. So while watermelon helps increase nitric oxide and leafy greens scrub you clean, pomegranate goes that critical step further by restoring your very hormonal foundation. And while it's busy building up your testosterone, the next food we're going to uncover gives you something even more, well, delightful. It's sweet, it's rich, it's deeply pleasurable, and it's surprisingly effective at supporting your nitric oxide and your overall vascular health. This is one you definitely don't have to give up. In fact, you're going to be thrilled it's on the list. I'm talking about dark chocolate. Now, who said supporting your erections meant you had to give up all life's little pleasures? If you choose the right kind, dark chocolate can actually become one of your most delicious and powerful allies on this journey. But let's be very clear, we are not talking about the candy bars loaded with sugar and milk. We are talking about real, high-quality dark chocolate with a cocoa content of at least 70% or higher. This kind of chocolate is incredibly rich in compounds called flavonoids. These are natural plant powerhouses that work to relax your blood vessels, reduce silent inflammation throughout your body, and dramatically improve your circulation. And that circulatory boost that helps your heart, it's the exact same mechanism that helps your penis, because erections are, at their core, all about blood flow. A Harvard study found that men who enjoyed dark chocolate several times a week had significantly better vascular function and, you guessed it, longer-lasting erections. These flavonoids also act like little bodyguards for your blood vessels, reducing oxidative stress, which is a silent killer of both testosterone and the health of your vascular lining. They protect that inner lining, making it easier than ever for blood to flow freely to the areas where you need it most. And while the benefits are deeply scientific, the experience is pure pleasure. Just 1 or 2 small squares of this high-quality dark chocolate a day can give you a deeply satisfying treat while quietly supporting your body's natural nitric oxide production. It's the rare case where a little bit of indulgence and your health go perfectly hand in hand. You get antioxidants, better blood flow, and even a little mood lift all in one small delicious bite. Remember, moderation is the key here. Stick to a small amount of unsweetened, minimally processed dark chocolate, and you'll gain all the benefits without any of the drawbacks. So while that piece of chocolate is satisfying your sweet tooth and fueling your body's natural ability to perform, what if you could take things even further? What if you could take one single bite of something that would literally flood your system with the most critical testosterone-boosting mineral on the planet? Up next is a food that's legendary for sparking desire, and the real science behind it is even more impressive than the myth. Let's talk about the ocean's most potent secret: oysters. You've probably heard the old stories that oysters are an aphrodisiac, but what you may not know is the breathtakingly simple reason why. It all comes down to one single powerful mineral: zinc. Zinc is not just important, it is absolutely non-negotiable for male sexual health. Without enough zinc, your body simply struggles to produce testosterone, your sperm quality drops, and your libido can take a nosedive. And zinc deficiency is far more common in older men than most people realize. Now get this, just one single medium-sized oyster contains over 500% of your daily zinc requirement. Let that sink in. That's not a typo. A single serving can flood your body with the raw material it desperately needs to boost testosterone production, strengthen your immune system, and support your reproductive function all at the same time. Zinc helps your body maintain its delicate hormonal balance, it helps repair tissue, and it produces the enzymes you need for energy and stamina. It's a true workhorse. And it's not just oysters. Other shellfish like crab, mussels, and clams are also wonderfully rich in zinc and offer similar benefits. Now, if you're not a seafood person, don't worry. You can still get plant-based zinc from things like pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, and lentils, though it's worth noting that the zinc from animal sources tends to be more easily absorbed by your body. If you've been experiencing fatigue, a low sex drive, or trouble achieving firm erections, a lack of zinc could very well be a hidden culprit. Adding oysters or other shellfish to your diet just once or twice a week could be the key to restoring what's been missing, not just on a blood test, but in your confidence and in your intimacy. So while that dark chocolate is soothing your nerves and supporting blood flow, oysters are feeding your hormones directly. But what if you could combine healthy fats, testosterone-friendly nutrients, and hormone-regulating plant compounds all into one creamy, satisfying, and incredibly versatile food? The next item on our list does exactly that, and chances are you already have it sitting in your kitchen right now. I'm talking about the incredible avocado. This creamy green fruit does so much more than just taste good on a toast. It's a true hormone harmonizer for men over 60. Avocados are rich in a unique combination of nutrients that directly support male sexual health: vitamin B6, folate, magnesium, potassium, and those glorious monounsaturated fats. Each one plays a key role in hormone regulation, blood circulation, and nerve function. But there's one specific compound in avocados that makes them a real standout when we talk about testosterone, and that's something called beta-sitosterol.
This plant sterol has been shown to gently lower excess estrogen levels in men, and when estrogen goes down, free testosterone often rises. This is a huge deal because free testosterone is the active form. It's what drives your libido, your erection strength, and your overall vitality as you age. Avocados also do wonders for your cardiovascular health by improving your cholesterol balance. They help raise your HDL, the good cholesterol, and lower your LDL, the bad one. This translates directly into healthier arteries, better blood flow, and a significantly reduced risk of erectile dysfunction caused by those tiny vascular blockages. You can enjoy avocados in so many simple, satisfying ways. Slice one in half and eat it right out of the skin with your breakfast eggs. Mash it onto a piece of whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon juice and a crack of black pepper. Or, my favorite, add a few chunks to a spinach smoothie for an even more powerful, creamy effect. However you choose to use it, you are feeding your body a complete package of male-supporting nutrients. Men who add avocado to their regular diet often tell me they notice more stable energy throughout the day, a better overall mood, and real tangible improvements in both their performance and in their desire. It's not just about physical function, it's about how you feel in your own skin, how you carry yourself, and that quiet confidence that comes from knowing you're taking care of yourself. Now, while avocados are helping to bring your hormones into a beautiful balance, what if I told you there was something you probably already drink every morning that could also be quietly working in the background, fueling your erections? Up next is a daily habit that millions of us already enjoy, but very few realize just how much it can help behind the scenes in the bedroom. The secret doesn't lie in a fancy ingredient, but in how it affects your arteries from the moment you take that first sip. Let's talk about coffee. If you're like me and you already start your day with a hot cup of coffee, you're going to love this. That's
Simple, comforting habit may be doing far more for you than just waking up your brain. It might also be quietly supporting your ability to achieve and maintain strong erections. Research from the University of Texas Health Science Center found something remarkable. Men who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day were 42% less likely to experience erectile dysfunction compared to those who didn't drink any. That's a massive difference, and it's all thanks to our friend, caffeine. Caffeine works in a beautifully simple way. It helps to relax the smooth muscles that are inside your arteries. When those muscles relax, your arteries can widen just a little bit more, which helps improve blood flow throughout your entire body, and yes, that includes your penis. This mechanism is actually very similar to how many prescription erectile dysfunction medications work, except you're getting the benefit in a natural, gentle way from your morning brew. Better circulation means better responsiveness, firmer erections, and more endurance and staying power in the bedroom. But the benefits don't stop at the blood flow. Coffee is also surprisingly rich in antioxidants, which help reduce inflammation, protect your precious blood vessels from damage, and support your overall heart health. And we know that when your heart is strong, your sexual function almost always follows suit. Many men also find that a moderate amount of caffeine gives them a boost in mental clarity, mood, and motivation, all of which contribute to a healthier and more satisfying intimate life. Now, of course, moderation is the key here. Too much caffeine can lead to jitters, anxiety, or trouble sleeping, all of which can backfire on sexual performance. For most men, the sweet spot is around 1 to 2 cups of good black coffee per day. I really encourage you to skip the added sugars and creamy creamers, as they can spike your insulin and actually harm your hormone balance over time. Instead, learn to enjoy the rich, robust flavor of a good quality black coffee. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it consistent. So, yes, that morning ritual you already love might be doing more for your sex life than you ever dreamed possible. We've covered so much ground already, from the depths of the ocean to the coffee pot on your counter. But we're not done yet. There are still a few more incredibly powerful everyday foods to discuss that can make a profound difference in your vitality. If this is making sense to you, if you're starting to see that the power to feel strong and confident again has been in your kitchen all along, then please do me a favor. Take a second to hit that like button down below. It truly helps spread this important, natural message to other men who need to hear it. And I would be so grateful if you'd subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. We're going to keep going, and I promise the final foods we'll talk about are just as simple and powerful as these. Stay strong.
Now, let's talk about something you can hold in the palm of your hand. It's crunchy, it's satisfying, and it's filled with natural compounds that directly improve circulation and erection firmness. This isn't a complicated supplement. It's a simple snack that packs a serious punch. I'm talking about nuts, specifically walnuts, almonds, and pistachios. These aren't just for tossing into a trail mix. They are erection-boosting powerhouses in their own right. What makes them so special? They are wonderfully rich in healthy fats, fiber, antioxidants, and, most importantly, an amino acid called L-arginine. Now that might sound like a complicated term, but its job is simple and crucial. L-arginine plays a starring role in your body's production of nitric oxide, that same magic molecule responsible for relaxing your blood vessels and increasing blood flow right to your penis. It's like giving your body's natural wiring exactly what it needs to light up properly. A study back in 2011 put this to the test. Men who ate a handful of pistachios every day for just 3 weeks experienced a dramatic improvement in their erection firmness, their sexual desire, and their overall satisfaction. Their cholesterol levels improved, their circulation got stronger, and they reported better performance, all without a single medication. That's the kind of natural result we're all looking for, and it came from a simple, satisfying handful of nuts. Walnuts are especially great because they're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are fantastic for reducing inflammation and supporting your entire cardiovascular system. Almonds bring vitamin E and magnesium to the table, both of which are absolute essentials for keeping your hormones in balance and your blood vessels functioning smoothly. And pistachios, they offer that powerful L-arginine along with plant sterols that can help support healthy testosterone levels by reducing cholesterol buildup. The best part is how easy they are to add to your life. Toss a handful into your morning yogurt or oatmeal, keep a small container by your chair for a midday snack, or sprinkle them over a salad. Just try to choose the raw or dry roasted versions and avoid the ones that are loaded with salt, sugar, or unhealthy oils. This is one of the simplest, most portable changes you can make, and your body will thank you for it. And while these wonderful nuts are helping your blood flow, the next 2 foods on our list go even deeper. They work at the most fundamental level, supporting testosterone production right at the source and cleansing your blood naturally. And the beautiful part? You almost certainly already have both of them in your kitchen. I'm talking about garlic and onion. I know they might seem like humble, ordinary kitchen staples, but for men over 60, they are some of the most powerful natural allies you can have, especially if you're concerned about declining testosterone and poor blood flow. Let's start with garlic. It contains a remarkable compound called allicin. When you chop or crush garlic, this compound is released and it gets to work helping to thin your blood naturally and improve your overall circulation. Better circulation means a better delivery service for oxygen and nutrients, not just to your major muscles and organs, but yes, right to your penis. It's like giving your body's natural wiring exactly what it needs to light up properly. Onions, on the other hand, work a different kind of magic. They've been shown to support testosterone production in a fascinating way by stimulating the production of luteinizing hormone in your brain. Now, that's a $10 term, but its job is simple. This hormone acts like a messenger. It travels from your brain to your testes and delivers a very clear message. It's time to produce more testosterone, naturally. There was a study done in Egypt where onion juice increased testosterone levels in male rats by an astonishing 300% in just a few weeks.
Now, we are not rats, of course, but that incredible result certainly makes you stop and think about the potential power of this everyday vegetable. The best way to use them is either raw or very lightly cooked. Here's a pro tip for your garlic. After you chop it, let it sit on the cutting board for about 10 minutes before you cook it or mix it into something. This little wait gives the allicin time to fully develop and become even more potent. You can add it to a simple olive oil and lemon dressing, or finely dice some onion and mix it into your salads, your soups, or even your yogurt. These aren't just flavor enhancers for your food. They are potent medicinal foods working quietly in the background to support your hormonal health and your blood flow. Men who make garlic and onion a regular part of their diet often tell me they notice improvements not just in their sexual function, but in their overall energy, their heart health, and even their immune strength. They are simple, they are affordable, and they are available anywhere, but their benefits are truly extraordinary. And while garlic and onion are working to boost your testosterone from the inside out, wait until you see what happens when you decide to literally turn up the heat. The next food doesn't just improve blood flow, it lights a fire in your entire nervous system and triggers real, measurable hormonal shifts with every single spicy bite. Let's talk about chili peppers. Spicy food does so much more than just make your meal exciting. It can actually light a spark in your entire hormonal system. Chili peppers contain that powerful compound called capsaicin. It's what gives them their signature heat. But it also triggers a cascade of wonderful reactions inside your body that directly support male sexual health. First, capsaicin stimulates the release of endorphins. Those are your body's built-in feel-good chemicals. They improve your mood, they reduce stress, and they can increase your overall sense of arousal and well-being. But more importantly for us, capsaicin enhances blood flow by gently expanding your blood vessels and encouraging better, smoother circulation throughout your body. That improved blood flow doesn't just help your heart, it is the absolute bedrock of good erections. With better blood flow, your body can respond faster and more completely when you're aroused. But the real secret weapon of chili peppers is what they do for your hormones. Researchers discovered that men who regularly enjoyed spicy foods had significantly higher testosterone levels than those who avoided the heat. The connection was so strong that even a moderate amount made a clear, noticeable difference. As we know, testosterone is the very foundation of male vitality. It drives your desire, it powers your erections, and it helps maintain your muscle mass, and it lifts your overall mood. As we age, it's natural for those levels to decline, but certain foods, like chili peppers, can slow that decline down and even give it a real boost. You don't have to go overboard and torture yourself. Even a light sprinkle of cayenne pepper on your eggs, a few slices of jalapeno on your sandwich, or a dash of red chili flakes in your soup can have a positive impact over time. The key is to make it a regular, enjoyable part of your routine. So yes, that little bit of spice does more than just burn your tongue. It helps fuel your manhood. But while chili peppers are working to raise your testosterone and get your blood moving, there's another food that works on a much deeper protective level. It's something you've eaten 1,000 times, but you probably never realized how much it matters for not just your erections, but for one of the most important organs in a man's body. Let's talk about the humble tomato. Tomatoes are one of those everyday foods we take for granted, but for men over 60, they carry a powerful secret weapon. They are incredibly rich in a potent antioxidant called lycopene. This does so much more than add a nice red color to your plate. It actively supports your sexual health by improving your circulation and, crucially, protecting your prostate.
A healthy prostate is absolutely vital for sexual performance, especially as we get older. Swelling or inflammation of the prostate can cause all sorts of problems that interfere with both urination and sexual function, often reducing the strength and staying power of your erections. Here's the stunning part. A Harvard study revealed that men who ate tomatoes or tomato-based products at least 10 times a week had a 45% lower risk of developing prostate cancer. That's not a small number, that's a life-changing statistic. And it's all from a food you can enjoy in a million delicious ways.
The lycopene in tomatoes also works to reduce oxidative stress in your blood vessels, keeping them flexible, healthy, and open for business, which in turn promotes those stronger, longer-lasting erections we're after. And here's a great little tip. Because lycopene is fat-soluble, it becomes even more powerful and easier for your body to use when you pair it with a healthy fat, like olive oil. And cooked tomatoes, like those in a simple sauce, a soup, or when they're roasted, actually give your body more usable lycopene than raw ones do. So try blending cooked tomatoes into a soup, adding them to your scrambled eggs in the morning, or simply baking them with some garlic and herbs. You're not just feeding your taste buds, you're fueling your manhood and actively protecting one of the most important parts of your body. And if tomatoes are there to protect your prostate and preserve your blood flow, the final food on our list truly brings everything together. It's a complete package, a source of the exact raw materials your body needs to manufacture testosterone, support your nerve health, and deliver the steady, stable energy you may have been missing. Let's talk about eggs. For decades, eggs were misunderstood. They were blamed for cholesterol problems, and people were told to avoid them. But for men over 60 looking to restore their vitality, eggs are quite possibly one of the most complete and essential foods you can possibly eat. And why is that? It's because cholesterol, when it comes from a natural source like eggs and is consumed in a balanced diet, is not the enemy. It is the very raw material, the building block that your body uses to produce testosterone. Let me say that again. The cholesterol in eggs is what your body uses to create the hormone that is responsible for your sex drive, your energy, and your erectile strength. Inside each egg, and especially in that beautiful golden yolk, you'll find a powerhouse of nutrients: vitamin D, vitamin B5, high-quality protein, healthy fats, and yes, cholesterol. All of these are absolutely crucial for maintaining hormonal balance and for supporting your nerve function, your muscle strength, and your blood vessel health. Testosterone production doesn't just rely on your age or your genetics. It depends heavily on whether your body has the raw materials it needs to create that hormone in the first place. Eggs provide those building blocks in their most perfect, natural form. I've met so many men who try to eat only the egg whites, avoiding the yolk because they're afraid of it. But my friend, that is where the real nutrition lives. The yolk contains the vast majority of the vitamins, the minerals, and the healthy fats. Skipping the yolk means you're missing out on exactly what your body needs to reignite your performance. You can enjoy eggs boiled, poached, or scrambled. Just try to avoid cooking them in processed vegetable oils or always pairing them with heavy, greasy meats like sausage. For an even stronger effect, combine your morning eggs with some spinach and a few slices of avocado. You'll be getting a triple hit of testosterone-friendly nutrients, fiber, and heart-healthy fats, all in one simple, incredibly satisfying meal. Eggs aren't just breakfast, they are fuel for male vitality. They help you feel grounded, energized, and confident from the inside out. And when you make them a consistent part of a well-balanced diet, they can make a noticeable difference in how you perform, how you recover, and how you feel throughout your day. Now, you've seen all the foods. You understand the simple, powerful science behind them. If you're a man over 60 who has been struggling in silence, wondering where your energy, your desire, and your confidence have gone, I need you to hear this and believe it. Your body is not failing you. It is simply waiting for the right fuel. Every single one of these 13 foods plays a unique, powerful role in restoring your sexual health and your overall vitality. This isn't about magic pills or complicated routines. It's about real food. No gimmicks, no scary side effects, just natural, time-tested nutrition that supports the incredible systems your body already has. These foods don't just help you in the bedroom. They help you move better. They help you sleep deeper. They help you think clearer. And they help you feel younger in your spirit. Erectile dysfunction isn't always some mysterious disease. In so many cases, it's a signal. It's a warning light on your body's dashboard. It's your body's way of saying, I'm not getting what I need. And now, you know exactly what to give it. This journey isn't about turning back the clock. It's about embracing exactly where you are right now and taking loving, powerful charge of your health. It's about understanding that getting older does not mean giving up on intimacy, on connection, or on feeling powerful and full of life. With the right foods, with simple routines, and with the right attitude, you can feel self-assured, vibrant, and full of life again. Start today. Pick one food, just one. Maybe it's adding a handful of walnuts to your day, or maybe it's enjoying a square of dark chocolate. One small, simple step can get everything moving in the right direction. Your body is ready to bounce back. It's always been ready. You just need to nourish it the way nature always intended. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you hope, then please do me a few small favors. First, hit that like button below. It truly helps this message reach other men who need to hear it. Second, I would be so grateful if you'd subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. We're here to provide more helpful natural advice like this. And most importantly, I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below which one of these foods are you most excited to try first. Share your story, your questions, your journey. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching, for caring about your health, and for trusting me with your time. Remember, your best years are not behind you. They are right here, waiting for you to claim them. Stay blessed, my friend.